Hello everyone, I am Tessellating Hexagons, and I'm back with some more Touch Detective 2.5, and we can finally see what is inside the department store, the last main area of this game, except kind of not, but we'll get to that when we get to that. But everyone's arriving, because we Chloe and Penelope wanted to come here for their own reasons, and Cromwell, we kind of asked him to come with us anyway, because without him we can't get into the thingy exhibit. And also, this is just going to be another one of those days where my voice sounds weird because my nose is backed up in a weird kind of way, and this will be important for later. It's a plug. And in the words of The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, never leave an unplugged plug unplugged. My nose. I hate it when my commentary gets all stuffed up because the back of... Like, if you can imagine, if your nose is like the top and bottom front two quadrants, then the bottom back quadrant of my nose is kind of all, which is affecting my voice. Anyway, we're going to have Chloe come with us to the exhibit, and she can wait for the raffle, because otherwise she'll leave us behind, and also, hello Luxembourgish toothpaste guy. So, I mean, we're the protagonists of the game. Of course we're going to get first prize in the raffle, but as Chloe said, that can wait. Now, I know Cromwell has a moment up here, but I forgot exactly when it triggers, so I come up here a couple of times because, well, you can kind of see where this is going, but I check a couple of times, but ultimately it's not until after the next thing happens that he does the thing that I'm waiting to show off. Anyway, there are a fair few touch list items in here, but some of them aren't actually on the touch list, like that plant there I check later down the line, because this is a feature-length episode, because, well, there's a lot of dialogue in this one. But that's no reason to stray away from the episode. Also, we got Myron and Myrtle returning from the first game, but hang on a second, only one person can enter at a time? But we have a 4-person permit. What? But we have a ticket! Like, why? But so there's only enough room for one person, but we can't enter with fewer than 4 people. It's literally a plot coupon, because without that, Cromwell wouldn't have come with us, but that's kind of important, as we'll find out later. Like, in the next episode later. Maybe the episode after that. But, yeah, I thought maybe those curtain tassels were on touch list. I think it's this one. Yes. Also, a difference between this and the first game. Myrtle, the green one, is actually uses female pronouns in this one. She used male pronouns in the first game. He, she, I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, Penelope, she doesn't understand the difference between precipitation and participation, and dwellers and drillers. Anyway, I think it's now... There we go. Oh, Cromwell, you are a well that croms. Or something. He's in his own little world, clearly. That's... the most disturbing part... Okay, I was going to say the most disturbing part is that horse's teeth, but, Anyway, touch list item, this vending machine. Yeah. That happened. And also... Now, I've always imagined this rooftop area to be open air, like it has those walls around the edge, but no ceiling. But it occurred to me when recording this that maybe that's not the case. Also, a pink elephant ride, not entirely sure what purpose this serves, it's a very strange little structure. But, now, that grating on the floor there, well, it's not a grating, it's like just a thing with indentations. Well, outdentations, actually. It's on the touch list, but just not yet. So, we'll get to that when we get to that, and we'll get to that eventually, but not in this episode. But yes, this episode is very text-heavy, so... There you go, Chloe, take the raffle tickets from the first part of this case. What, you're not even going to take the stairs? Oh no. I hear diarrhea. Well, here she is, defender of justice, vanquisher of evil, champion of love. Champion of love? When did that get added to the formula? Woman. That's racist, just because we have blonde hair doesn't mean we're made of corn. You and your hair-ass hair. Hair flick. Something. Well, I mean, we'll just do surfing fungi. Because, come to think of it, this case has so many throwbacks to the first 4 cases of this game. Like, Penelope can't get the word dwellers right, it's about the sea-bottom dwellers as well from case 3. This from case 4, but then, a rogue wave! You arsehole, you just punched an anthropomorphic mushroom in the back of the head. Are you proud of yourself, Inspector Diarrhea? Hey. So apparently she thinks that we're actually not telling the truth in the face. Well, we are. But fortunately, well, first of all, that's not on the touch list, but... Fortunately, in this case, in the last episode, we actually got an ID card that proves who we are, so... That's convenient. So look, with your arse face. We have ID. So you can sit the fuck down. We exist. Yes, it is authentic, you tit muncher. Like, you could take a can of aerosol cream, spray it into a boob shape, stick a cherry on top, and start biting into it, because that is what you are, and that is what you've always been. Something, 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 Conchita Wurst. Or something. So, she now believes that we are, who we say we claim to be, and words. And, yeah, Touch Detective, well, it is kind of on our ID cards, and just above that screen, and I just gestured with my hand. So, yeah. I would love to know if they do anything with the name Touch Detective in the third game, like if Mackenzie still resents it. But it was released in May 2014 in Japan, and no export for the rest of us. Well, fuck you too! Anyway, there was a suspicious old lady who got zapped, and as we found out in the last episode, there's this electronic arm that shoots out, like, lasers and shit that paralyzes you, but it turns out it was actually just a confused old lady, and that's kind of sad. Now, I was going to mention at one point, the stairs over there in the right corner. You can see them at the bottom of the building as well, but you can only use them to get to the roof because Mackenzie refuses to do exercise. So, we can only go between the ground and the 6th floor. Yes, this is the 6th floor, because it may be 7F, but the ground floor is not the 1st floor, because Americans cannot life. Hey. So, anyway, Inspector Diarrhea believes that we are who we say we are, because we are, so we're gonna go and patrol for a little bit. Now then, heading back downstairs. Excuse me? Once again, that happened in another case, I forget which one, but we got hit by the world's politest mugger, but, you see? Unplugged plug, what did I say? Is that a slowed down royalty-free sound effect so they don't get got for plagiarism or something? See, I always find alarms alarming, which is why, like, at university, on Wednesdays at about 10 AM they do the fire alarm test. Like, you know, like, it's not a fire drill, they just test the alarm. And for the first semester I was able to... I was already out of the residence at the time because I was going to a lecture, but then in the second semester, I had Wednesday mornings off, so I had to stay in bed and just sleep through the alarm. But I'm at home now, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, Diarrhea proving to us that, once again, she is incompetent as tits. Well, are tits incompetent? Like, as far as I know, they could contain, like, a hind brain each, or, like, pudding or something, I don't know. Squish, squish. And of course she's blaming the cornstalker for her throwing her own back out because of her grand gestures and her hair-ass hair. And so once again, I feel like we've done this sort of thing before. We need to talk to everyone, which is why this episode's so bloody long, to be honest. Talk to everyone, establish their alibi if they've seen anyone suspicious, and then narrow it down to who the person could be who did the thing. Because we've established that the cornstalker is in the building, he's just disguised as someone, because that's how he do. So, have you seen anyone suspicious? Speak with your gesture. The milkman. The fucking milkman! I don't think I pointed... I think... When we were replugging in the plug to set off the alarm... Well, that's not what directly set off. When we powered the security system, which the cornstalker then subsequently set off after we turned it on, there was a bottle of milk down there, and I didn't... I tapped on it just after I tapped on the elevator, so it was too late. So, yeah. Anyway. So, Myrtle's not seen anyone, but Myron, who's the red one, the milkman, there's the milk bottle, making amends by checking it now. So many throwbacks to the rest of the game. Anyway, Chloe, what's happening with your face? That's a brilliant face, though. Perfectly aged with a fatty marble texture. You didn't win it, then. You see, this is why you should have waited for me. I'm the protagonist. I would have got the first place prize, but clearly you didn't because you're not important enough with your chocolate spread-ass hair. You see, so... We know Chloe's Chloe because she's mourning the loss of her beef. She has beef by lacking beef. 4th place, dear oh dear. But, actually Mackenzie's the most popular. Like, I love the fact that they did an internet poll between making games 1 and 2, and then they made reference to that in this. 4th wall? What is a 4th wall? Anyway. Oh no, hissy fits. That was terrible. You didn't even throw it down. You're not being very convincing, Chloe. It's sort of like in Mario Party 10, which I started playing as of yesterday with my family. like, if you're in a game with more than 2 players, and if you're playing, like I main as Yoshi in Mario Party because he's adorable as fuck, but if he comes second, I think, either second or... I think if he comes second out of 3, certainly, possibly 3 out of 4, then his reaction on the results screen of a minigame will sort of be to turn around and kind of either do the world's most half-hearted twerk, or, as we've established as a meme within our family, he's letting out a sad, sarcastic fart at the response to the minigame. Just like... brrr, or, like... brrr. Like, I don't know, what would a sarcastic fart sound like? Answer us on a postcard, please. Anyway, Penelope is enjoying being interrogated. Is that a box of Chinese food? Kind of looks like it. I suppose that's kind of a lost in translation thing, because she says she's been to the dollar store, because why dollars, and yet she's got a box of Chinese food by the look of it. Either that, or maybe it's a carrier bag, but it looks like Chinese food. Like, maybe in the original, it was kind of like the, I checked this twice, and I thought I could inspect the bell separately, but no. But, kind of like how in the Pokemon anime, they have onigiri, but they call them donuts because Americans can't Japanese. Anyway, Luxembourgish toothpaste guy, I forgot how much you appeared in this game, in case 2 and case 3, and now you're in case 5 as well, and actually, like, I didn't realise this until I spoke to him, but yeah, we can confirm it wasn't him because we were right fucking here. In fact, that kind of nullifies the purpose of speaking to anyone on this floor, because we were all here when it happened. We saw with our own 4 eyes, and I say 4 eyes because we got fungi. Again. Anyway, that just leaves the rooftop, and Cromwell. And who is this fucker? Clearly, because this fucker wasn't here before. I mean, feasibly, he could have been on anywhere between the 1st up to the 5th floors, so just because it's somewhere we can't go doesn't mean that he wasn't really there, but it's fairly obvious that he's here now, but he wasn't before. It's probably going to be that red-haired fucker. Miagre, because Americans can't spell. Spelled Meagre and pronounced Miga. You fool. Anyway, blindingly obvious that this asshole is probably the Cornstalker, even though, theoretically, he could just go down to the 5th floor or the 4th floor, any floor that isn't the ground floor, the 6th floor, or the rooftop, and he would be completely safe from our investigation because we can't go there, because for some reason, the lift only, well, the lift doesn't only stop at the 1st and 6th, well, no, the ground and 6th floors. But Mackenzie just never bothers to stop at the other floors, and she can't be asked going up and down the stairs. Anyway, now, massive fuck-off warning that clearly this isn't who he looks like, because we met this asshole in case 2, and he doesn't recognise us, therefore, Cornstalker, and the Cornstalker knows us, obviously, but he's pretending to not know us so that he looks more innocent. And also, encyclopedia. There's missing an A in encyclopedia, you American lack of spelling arseholio. Hey. Get to the fucking button. Just Cromwell through all of this is just sitting there looking bemused, just like, can I get down now? Well, too bad I don't fucking want to. Because that's totally how he speaks. He's totally not all prim and proper like myself. This is actually the first time I ever encountered the... I can't even words. This is the first time I ever encountered the word harem, or I don't know how you pronounce it, because this is the first place I ever encountered it, and I've only ever heard it offhand since then, but I only ever, like, the first time I saw it was in this game, and so, I've never known how to pronounce it, because I saw it in a game! Who would have thought that I'd learned such a word from a game like this? Yeah. Now, a couple of days ago, I was on Skype with Europescale 08 and, Exelda 57 or 571, and my pop filter, the clamp that holds my pop filter to my microphone, exploded. But then I fixed it, and it's fine. It's literally no longer broken because I fixed it. And Lost in 24 references. I'm just doing that thing where I keep zoning in and out of the game. I'm brilliant. Anyway. I tried showing him my ID just in case that made him react, but no, it doesn't. So, well, we've spoken to everyone that we can, because Lord knows there isn't anyone on the 5th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd or 1st floors. So, we'll speak to Inspector Diarrhea and tell her who we suspect is the Cornstalker. Yeah. I have no further words to say. The view out of that window there on the right reminds me of the view out of the window in, it wasn't, like, it's not primarily a computer suite, as it were, but a place where they had computers in the college that I went to, because college and university are two separate places. But, it reminds me of the windows there. And for some reason, all of the computers in there, every 5 minutes, like, bang on every 5 minutes, the computer mice, the cursors on the screen of the computer would just randomly jump to somewhere else. And that happened to all the computers in there. Fascinating, I know. Anyway, so we're reporting the salesman, and it's the alarming alarm. Do not be alarmed. But again, it's the encyclopedia, you American fucks. Learn to English. Yeah, for some reason, she's got the right person for all the wrong reasons, and we've got all the right people for all the right reasons because we're clever and we wear pizza dough on our head. So, oh, that's a point. I think, just in just a second, he's involved in a scene where I think he quotes some song lyrics, but I meant to look it up between recording this and recording my commentary, but you see, traffic on the stairway. Did I make you wait, dear? And then she replies, right, thinking, we just got here, darling. And then she catches herself, like, that sounds like a song reference, and I meant to look it up, but I didn't. Tack! No, that's Swedish for thank you. It's a pin. Americans, learn to spell pin and bin. Like, what is remotely can-like about a bin? Garbage? No! Rubbish! Cookies? No! Biscuits! And what you call biscuits? They're fucking dumplings! Ah! America, why are you so perplexing? And, stop flirting with the fucker. Because, the Diarrhea, stop trying to fuck the fucker. We need to fuck the fucker, not fuck him, but, like, it's happening again. Like, we don't need to kill him, we need to kill him, right? We need to whoop his ass, but not his ass that we can see, but we can see his ass and we must whoop him. You feel me? Oh, for fuck's sake, woman. Do you wonder why? Because I do. Never mind you, do you know what I mean? Because I bloody don't. Oh, come on. Stop flirting with his fucking ass, face, tits. Anyway. Where have the last 17 minutes gone? Anyway, we will poke you with a stick, and we will make you enlacerate until you pacificate your pantalones. Or until that happens. So, yep, as we thought, Cornstalker, no surprises there. Boop, and he's gone. Well done, Diarrhea. You are just the fuckest of fuckfaces. Christ almighty. I'm not even religious, why did I say that? Yeah, Diarrhea, just go home, you're just, no, you can't. Anyway, let's just chase him, and we can't allow him to carry out this invasion of the shopping centre or department store as he intends to do, because clearly that's what the title of this case refers to. And, well, he went up here, well, it didn't look like he did, but he did, and, well, he's gone into the pink elephant for some reason. Like, it still serves no purpose other than that, but whatever. Well, we have him cornered now, so we should be able to catch him and apprehend him, and Cromwell's telling us now that the Cornstalker just went in there. But this now means that we've caught him at last, we've captured him, and in half the case as well, are we good or what? So let's all go in and stop his cornstalkery ass, and hey, it's that thing from case 2. Once again, back references. I'm pretty sure that's the one from case 2, because there are actually 2 artifacts here, and I think that's one of them, and then the other one that he has is the one he stole from this department store. Now, Chloe, you're no better than her. I mean, okay, you're a little bit better than her, but that's just because you're one of the... You're one of my side chicks or something. You failed. Oh! All this time I thought when he said my watch is stuck, like, when I recorded this, and as a child, I thought he meant as in his clock, like his watch had stopped, but no, it's because it got stuck in the mechanism. Anyway, well, he's got the artifacts, so what are you gonna do with them? Why aren't you running? You're gonna sell them or something. Seriously, what are you trying to do? So there you go, back reference to episode 2. Seriously, what do you think this is going to achieve, you crazy fool? What? I've been Bookchin to be tessellating Hexagons, and I'll see you in the next episode.